Hello, can you hear me? Now you can. Of course, there is a bit of a crackling behind. I'm sorry, I cannot actually deal with it at the moment. It's some horrible interaction between Linux and my audio device. I'm not sure how to fix it at the moment. I know there is a way to fix it for me, but not sure how. And hello, Arto. Thank you for that. You can hear me. I don't know why I wanted to remove microphone right now. Yeah, right before the stream, I almost fell asleep. So stream almost didn't happen. But let's begin, shall we? So, hello everybody. My name is Primoz, aka BigPot, and welcome to my first stream of the year. It's 2024. Let's do this every week at least once. So I likely will move time and date, actually time, maybe an hour earlier, so maybe I wouldn't be so sleepy. Because yeah, and maybe a little bit more high energy for this stuff. It would be actually interesting for you guys to watch my high energy antics. But let's do this. So today we're gonna be doing a bit of further development on our project ImmutableDotfileManager, which, as the name suggests, is immutable, sort of, and can have immutable turn on. Actually, like, it's not the default option for your dot files, but it is an option. So let's begin, shall we? So if you actually look at it, should be opened up for everybody to see on GitHub. So I need to first find it because, well, it's me. I forgot to prepare everything. Link should be in the description and in the chat somewhere or around there. And that should be where you should find the source code for ImmutableDotfileManager. But today, we're gonna start off not in the code, but in terminal. We're gonna be actually taking a look at another tool that we're gonna be checking out another tool called Scopio first. Hello, Joshua. Really? Why is that? So is Emacs doing that horrible thing of having configuration files in /usr, which should never happen, but some people do it for some reason? Oh, yeah, that can be a pain. Hopefully that will be solved sooner or later when DNF gets its DNF image feature, which maybe will happen one day. So as I said, first we're gonna check out Scopia. Scopia is essentially a CLI version of the library we'll be using in our program. So let's begin. I just need to find the right composition. There it is. Terminal. Today I'm using a terminal emulator called Prompt. It's an amazing terminal emulator, and if you're using something like DistroBox, there is nothing better than this thing. And I believe you can actually do stuff with it that are more profile related. You can have profiles here and stuff like that. It's kind of amazing. And as you can see, I'm running Bluefin, or I'm running my build of Bluefin. That would be Bluefin by uBlue team. Check out uBlue at universalblue.com, I believe. I don't know the page of universalblue.org. Sorry. Link in the chat as well. I don't know where the project I am a part of has its domain. Yeah, ublue.it should still work as well. Yeah. It redirects to universal-blue.org. But yeah, uBlue, it should still work. So, again, we're using Prompt as a terminal emulator. Some of you may not like it because it's basically GNOME terminal. And actually made by somebody connected to GNOME, as far as I understand. I know its source code is on GNOME GitLab instance, as far as I understand. I just use it because it's amazing. I don't care about the politics of it all and all that. So, Prompt, amazing terminal emulator. Recommend you check it out. Now, I am in a Podman container, mostly because I don't think I have Scopio installed and I don't want to deal with it right now. And I believe here it should work, so I'm gonna just DNF5 install Scopio. I believe it's Scopio, or it's Scopio. Yeah, it's Scopio. And I still can't believe how amazing DNF5 is. DNF5 is an absolute beast. Normally it wouldn't be done this quick, believe me. So a lot of things to install apparently, but okay. Yes, and here we go. Presentation as always with DNF, it's amazing. It does a really good job of telling what is happening. Unlike some other package managers that could learn very well from it. And it's very hard to mess up with it. Again, I was basically falling asleep right before I was starting to prepare for the stream, so I might be still a bit drowsy. Okay, so Scopia. You should be aware, and you probably know, Joshua, it's like 10 minutes till 11 p.m. So normally at this point I would be half asleep playing Baldur's Gate, like for the last 2 weeks I've been, or like last week, yeah. Done my first gameplay in 70 hours, so I was pretty fast, but half asleep playing at this point was a normal thing for me this week. So yeah, and then at midnight I just basically turn around and fall forward and I'm asleep. But so we have Scopia help here. So most of all, we are interested in copy command, which is what we'll be essentially using ourselves in our app we're creating. But we are also interested in checking out other things like inspect, just to see what Scopia is and how that, just to show you how Scopia works. So inspect is interesting because you can essentially inspect any kind of an image, whether it be, oh yeah, there is no bash completions here. Docker / Ubuntu latest. There we go. I'm gonna have to wait a second for it to get all the data, and now this is what we get from the server. A whole lot of tags. The reason I had to use Docker / is because it has many modes, which I believe it talks about in more detail later. And one of them is Docker, which is for standard Docker v2 images. Some newer images can be considered an OCI images, and they may work, but not all of them, even though they are basically interchangeable as formats. OCI format is based on Docker v2 image format, so yeah. It's just more fleshed out and more standardized. So this is a lot of information about the image that you would want to know if you're deploying it now. But what we're interested in, as I said, is Scopia copy. So Scopia copy essentially copies from one transport mechanism to another. This is what it calls basically Docker. It's a transport mechanism. The transport mechanism we're interested in as a destination is dir, as in directory. And we're gonna take a Docker transport and we're gonna do a dir transport essentially. So let's check out how Scopia does this. Scopia copy, and let's do as we did Ubuntu latest. So Docker / Ubuntu latest, and let's do it with, let's say, a directory dir / I don't know, let's call it test pull. And here we go. It pulled the image. So first we get a blob for A486. Yeah, it's a SHA-256. And then we have config of 174C8C134B, so on and so on, so on. Again, another SHA value. And it writes to the image destination a config manifest. We're gonna need that manifest later. Now, if we go to /testpool, we're gonna find 4 files. Are they actually files? Yes, they are. 4 files. And as we already know, this is a layer. This is a config. And here is our manifest. Let's first check out our manifest. But before we do that, I want to see if JQ is available, which is not. DNF5 install JQ. Yes. The reason I want to use JQ is because manifest.json is JSON file, and it's pretty ugly JSON file. If you want to see, yeah, I ain't gonna be reading that. There is no prettyifying in it, which for a transport mechanism, for computer readable transport mechanism, this is better than human readable version, which is why JQ exists. So we're gonna do cat manifest JQ. Yeah, this is what you get when you pipe it through JQ, and that is so. What schema version for manifest version is 2. I actually am pretty good with manifest v2 as it's actually called, mostly because I actually wrote my own registry for OCI images, which was really fun, but not for a stream, definitely not. But because of that, I'm pretty sure that anybody who doesn't use OCI OCI's distribution spec as a server for the package manager in 2024 is probably doing it wrong for binary packages. Probably doing it wrong because it's a really good spec, and the cluster mass of RPM servers, deb package servers, Arch servers, and all the others are just cluster fucks. Let's be honest. I hosted many of them myself for internal use, so I know that they're a pain in the ass. This is a very simple system. What are you doing wrong, Joshua? If you're making your own package manager, then use distribution spec for a server. If you're using something like RPM or like DNF doesn't have support for distribution spec, even though in my opinion it should. And let's be honest, there is actually quite a bit of movement for it to happen. There isn't enough movement. Only package managers that I believe that use distribution spec in the background are Flatpak, which uses either distribution spec or OS3 way, and I believe Homebrew actually uses distribution spec somehow, or I know how because I wrote a registry for it, but I actually learned that not that long ago, and it still baffles my mind how Homebrew came to that conclusion, even though it's a really good conclusion. Nobody can fault them for that. And yes, Joshua, if your secret is you're making your own package manager, look into distribution spec, OCI distribution spec, because it makes the whole idea of having a package server a non-trivial thing, because OCI registries are a standard now. GitHub has one, there is Docker Hub, and as soon as you make something compliant with the OCI distribution for image spec, which technically this is not an image, but distribution spec doesn't actually say it has to be an image, which is why config here is a thing. You have to make a different manifest, and it isn't like this process, but it is actually quite an interesting and simple process compared to actually making your own specification for a package log or package list, your own specification for, I don't know, 5 different things. And one thing you get for free with distribution spec is private packages, something you don't get on repositories, on standard Linux repositories. All you have to be is logged in and you have private packages. So if I ever again wrote a package manager, which yes I did once in past, I don't know why, but I did, I definitely would be using a OCI distribution spec as a way to distribute my packages. So let's go back to what we were doing. So now we know that layers is A4, 8, yada yada yada. This is our thing we're looking for. And as we already saw, look, here it is. Now, what is this file? Actually, it's an media type application vnd.oci.image.layer.v1.tar+gzip, which means it's a gzip archive. Pretty simple. And it's the most basic gzip archive it can possibly be. By so basic, it means it's flat directly in it, no directory inside. So you need to ensure that if you're gonna just unpack it somewhere, you need to very much ensure that it will unpack into that directory, not onto where you are right now. So we're gonna make a fs directory, and we're gonna do tar-x. I never know how to extract tarballs, tar extract, and that's why we have Google for that. And at that point I find that I should probably remember it's tar-xf. Now I do know to put in a specific directory, you go with -c, we do fs, and I believe it's -c, and A4 tab. We get the whole thing. And now just press enter. Oh, tar not found. DNF is good job me. It's a Fedora minimal. There is nothing there. It can be with a dash or without it. TenlyJ. Correcting would be with it for what it is. But both works. As you can see right here. Oh. Did I actually mess this up? I thought it was just C. Or was I mistaken? Oh yeah. And I did the wrong thing, and here we go. And here we go. We unpacked Ubuntu file system into our directory. Good job, BigPod. That's what you need to worry about if you're doing this. So tar-help. Let's see. What was I thinking? Directory -c. Huh. I was correct. A directory is created, but I think yeah, directory was created. I think I know what it was. I think I just Podman start. Only enter Podman. Oh yeah. I think I know what I did wrong. We can check it out right here. Let's see. With million containers already created on my system, what will one more hurt? I'm gonna explain what's the reason why I think. It's a really simple reason. I think I accidentally... Yeah, that's a lot of output. I wanna copy a command. Not this one. Oh yeah, it's lower. And not this one either. This one. The reason what happened, I think I put it in the wrong place. And let's test this out. DNF5 installs Scopia, tar and JQ. Really, that's nice to hear. Especially now that your scripts will be now written correctly. So I actually don't need to create this directory. This is all you need. Pulse, test, pull. Okay, we're gonna create a directory called fs, like we did before. We can actually confirm that. Yada yada yadas, yada yada yadas. There is a lot of help for tar. And if we look right here, mkdir fs, it is there. So directory was there before and is there now. Now the reason I believe that happened was tar -xf -cfs. Fingers crossed. Yep. Wrong place. I put it in the wrong place in the list of characters, in the list of argument that should be. Yes. That was the problem. And here it is. That was the file system for Ubuntu container, which is actually in very basis a root file system for your Ubuntu server. So there are a couple of packages missing here that aren't missing in Ubuntu server. Alright, this is Ubuntu server to the core. The main thing that's missing is something called a kernel. An important thing, sure, but it doesn't need to be there in container. What you have issues with, because there is nothing. So you have Cerisea image, right? We don't build that image. We just essentially change few things, but very basis of it is actually Fedora image. So it's not actually our image. We didn't create the Cerisea image. It's image that comes from Fedora people, and we just sprinkle in our things. If you want, I can give you the actual path to the original image. Yeah, I just need to find it because, well, it's somewhere. Where did we stick that? Been a while since I looked at this stuff. Oh, man, that should be it. Yeah. Workflows, build YAML. Yep, that's it. That's it. Image name, right? Yeah. Image name. So it would be image name would be Sericium, which should be inside this container file, and it is, which should be no command blah name base image Fedora. Okay, this should be so. And what is flawed with it? Now I want to know what is flawed with it. That would be an interesting thing to hear what is flawed with the image. And then I can give you the link to the actual base thing that it's based upon if I know how to find it. Dora. Well, you can just layer rsync and vget. Easily. And SDDM should be fairly easy to replace. Just like normal. But if you look at your I sent on Discord, I sent you no idea. We're not adding this kind of packages. We're keeping fairly to stock. So if they're not shipping, we can help it. And I send you where it's actually. This is actually the OS3 YAML file that first builds OS3, which then converts to an OCI. The person who does that is Timothy Reeve, who is part of the team that is making this stuff, but as currently this is still in beta, there is no official images yet, official images by Fedora. So we're still sticking with his images, even though basically they are the main images that are currently used. And this is basically how Sericea is built. And you can go check out the original Sericea that is somewhere in Pajur, whatever that thing is called. I believe it's exactly the same. But yeah, you might need, since I know you have all need to be exactly as you want. Yeah, some changes might need to happen for you. That's also true. So let's back to our thing. Now we actually want to go check out the library we're gonna be using, which thankfully can be found in the same repository. It's not the same repository, but the same GitHub page. .com/containers. Here we go. This is the set of repositories we're looking for. And hey, the first one is what we want: image. This is the library we're gonna be using. It's actually a Go modules thing, and we're gonna be using specifically copy module. And specifically, as far as if I remember correctly, copy Go, which then has something options. Yes, a whole lot of options. And copier image. This is the one we want, which we then point to in our code and do some really messed up things with it, which I probably don't understand enough of. Okay, so let's open up VS Code. I'm gonna show my face for a bit just so I can open VS Code without knowing that you can see some horrible thing I've been playing with for the last week while not playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is, by the way, a really good game. Highly recommended if you haven't yet played it. Took way too much time from me, and I'm already knee deep in the second playthrough. No, I've been messing with my messing with my servers, my public servers. So if my GitLab falls down, I know why, because I messed with them. Currently everything is working, but I've been messing with that stuff for the last week, doing some really cursed changes. I don't know who thinks of that kind of crazy things to do. So this is the code. If you've been here last time we streamed this project, you should remember this code. It has appeared on the screen. I'm gonna pour myself another glass of my drink. Today's drink of choice, of course, which is some lime and lemon with carbon dioxide. For those of you who actually know what I'm talking about, can laugh. AKA it's Sprite. So this is the code. I know there is some bugs in it. We're gonna fix that next time. Maybe. Or I might have fixed them already. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I might have fixed them already. Yeah, I fixed them already. Let's see the diff. It's it's the kind of Sprite they sell in Europe by the, I believe, the same company that makes some other drinks. Yeah, some other drinks with carbon dioxide. Uh, okay, so this is really a basic thing right now. Basically, I want to do an overlay FS based thing. So the point of this dot file manager is I wanted to play with overlay FS and came with an idea how to make more me style dot file manager. That's literally what the point of this this thing is. Because currently I sling files by hand. Kinda, yeah. Currently I sling files by hand all over my home directory. So since I do everything in with OCI images, why not make dot files an OCI image? And that's how this thing was born. And yes, it's using overlay FS. Basically, you have a layer of what came before, a layer that came with an image, or multiple layers if you want. That will be a future feature, and then you have optional mutable layers, so you as a user can change things, and then it can be very easy to go back, go forward in time, possibly after I coded sort of stuff, which, because it's me, will probably months and years in future, because I'll forget. Welcome to me. But yeah, I did fix it. And let's see what exactly was wrong. Because I believe it was a really easy fix. Yep. I forgot a single set of 3 characters. Not just that I want it to be in git ignore. There. But yeah, I want it to be like standard dot file manager, like new stow and stuff like that. And now you saw how amazingly I write commit messages. I just press random keys on the keyboard. I'm really horrible at that. I need to get better. Like, if it's a professional thing, I do write better. So if somebody who wants to employ me, yeah, I'm looking for a job. I don't know if I said that enough on my streams already. I do write proper commit messages when I'm doing it professionally. I just don't write good commit messages when I write for myself. Because honestly, I don't see a point in them for myself, because when will I go back? About never. In a professional environment, that is extremely important. End of story. But let's go back to what we were doing. So first we want to actually import something here, because Go, and in Go you import Git repositories for some reason. I still don't understand why. It's actually not it's a joke, but it's close to the truth. It's not really repository that you import, but yeah. I need to know exactly what I need to import, because yeah, I forgot to write it down, so I could just copy paste. So now I'm gonna find where it is, because there is this handy program that we were looking at it previously called Scopia, which can help if I can find the right directory where this stuff is. CMD. Copy. So, yeah, we want this, I believe. There. And it has a problem. So, quick fix would be go get package. Go get. Now we're doing updates. I really am not a fan of Go. Go. Oh, no package data for import. Why? I literally copied that from Scopio file, so it should work. Containers, image, and I'll delete it because, yeah. Image v5 copy, yeah, that should be correct. I'm gonna do something else because I do know that should probably work because, well, me, github.com/containers/image/copy. Now this should work 100%. Okay, now we have an error. Good. Exit. Here we go. Go finding module for package github.com blah blah. Yeah. Compatible. Bolt. It's the IOB bolt. Well, clear these patterns. Yes. What? Let's try again this one. At this point, I really don't understand Go. Stop messing with my program. Go get. And there it is. No error anymore. Good job, Golang. Did I tell you that I hate Golang? Okay. Now, we're actually not gonna use this for now. We're actually gonna keep it there. Like that. Because we're doing something else first. We're creating a new folder. We're gonna call it test. Actually, we're gonna create a new folder in root called test. Again, yes, I'm sleepy a bit, and therefore I yawn a bit. And we're gonna go and do go init, go mod init, test. Okay. So code dot, and I'm gonna create a new file called main.go package main. Nope. Import, and we're gonna import this. I think thumped should be there, and that's it for now. And now we're gonna just need a func of main, and this is it. Let's full screen this, and I'm gonna go. Oh yeah. Again, another annoying thing about Golang. This needs to be like this. Has to be. No way around it. Simple as that. So image dot copy. Oh, this is wrong kind of image. So we're gonna do image copy, for example. Image copy dot copy. Let's try just this. Copy dot, oh yeah, this image go get on GitHub new project problems. v5/copy. I'm gonna do the same thing. There you go. Now copy dot image dot, oh yeah, copy dot image. There we go. So context. I don't have a context. I have to create a context first. And this is where it all falls apart. I don't know where to get a context from. Copy. Let's see. Copy. Go. Options. Image. Oh, context dot context. Let's go for. I'm gonna see in Scopia where this is used. Yeah. Match case. Boom, 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 boom. So it gets a context from before it appears. Go. Okay. Somewhere we need to get a context. I'm just not sure where to get that context from. If you have any idea for watching, please let me know in the chat. Would highly appreciate. Let's just generate one. For ctx colon equals. Yeah. Lol. Okay, I'm gonna figure out context. Um, okay, context dot background apparently, and policy context, which is signature to policy context, which should be somewhere around. Okay, yeah. I just created the context, but that's actually the correct thing to do. So policy context, I believe, comes from it itself. So let's import documentation. Go docs container slash image. Yeah. No, go docs. The other one. Go references to be package.go.dev, and we want it copy and signature policy context. Policy context come from, yep, pol ctx colon equals signature dot pol ctx, I believe. Oh. These streams aren't all that interesting. That's why you need things like what's the thing called Fat Seal to enable those sort of things. And I see why people would hate it. Sorry, my throat is quite scratchy, so that's why I'm drinking quite a bit. Oh. Colon equals signature dot new policy context. I believe it is. Let's see. I believe this should work. Format document. CTX. Now we have image references to destination and source image references. Now, this should be image reference. Oh yeah, I was using internal. Yeah, good job, me. So we're gonna need a type because we need a reference to one specific type. Source colon equals types dot image reference. Oh yeah. Let's also need to check an error, which I'm going to copy from here. Check error. Font. Okay. can actually, let's see, image reference. Here, let's check it out. So image reference, this is an interface. So think we might be able just to do, yeah, I think we might just be able to do really basic. Yeah. Let's see. Types dot see how it's used. Oh, okay. I know how this is used now. It's an error, which we're gonna just put here. Colon equals transports dot. Oh, all transport dot parse image name. Which we're gonna do for now. Docker colon slash to latest. Sorry. And we're gonna end with dst error colon equals all transports dir colon slash 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 test pull dist and dst destination no, I'm not running VS Code Flatpak. I'm running installed VS Code. There are a few things that, while I know how to get running in Flatpak, I just don't want to deal with it because it is because I'm doing other stuff with containers, so that's why I'm running with inside the without Flatpak VS Code specifically. And actually, I don't think I have all that many Flatpaks that I actively use. That weren't pre-installed. Stuff like Discord, Flatseal, OBS. Yeah, OBS is Flatpak for me. Then Prompt is a Flatpak I use. What else? The kind of thing. Steam for me is Flatpak as well. That kind of things I do Flatpak. Yeah. You can thank the packager for that. For that kind of thing. So now what we want to find is specifically options. So this should be copy options apparently. So yes, I know it's not. So options equals copy dot options, right? I think so. It's Go. Me and Go aren't exactly the best of pals. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, let's do this. In Why would it require... Oh. Something it relies on is interesting. Try this. Oh, the other way around it is, yeah. So I think I know what I'm gonna do. So since we know that it's gonna be a Docker transport, new reference, new parse reference there. Ubuntu latest, and this directory dot parse reference, we go slash test poll there. Options, that's it, that's all we need. And then what we return is manifest error colon equals, and then we do check for error as always. Hello, hello. That's strange that Emacs Flatpak doesn't read .config but reads the old directory. Okay, now we get to have the manifest, which is actually pretty good. So, which is a byte array. Come on, why is it a byte array? Golang byte string. So this should be my string equals string of manifest all of it, and then I'm going to use the font dot print line string there. Now, what's the bet if we run this is gonna run an error? I can bet everything because I know I'll be right, but I won't bet anything. May not go. Error. Yeah, Yola, that's what it is. Go get a bunch of stuff. Ah, I hate you. Go, you should do that by yourself. Go get. You should do that by yourself when I do run. Please. Oh. DNF in 5 install. Already installed. They require a dev version of Fedora packages. Fedora packages. Me. I want a dev. Oh, deval. Okay, deval. Yes, install. Yeah, this was a YOLO run, and as always, YOLO never works. So errors. Now we fix those errors, and we're gonna run this program. Oh, great. Ooh, worked. Nope, it didn't work. Timed out. I guess this Poland mirror didn't work. Let's try another time. Oh, it's already installed. Good. Let's try again. Go run. With // Huh. Interesting. Oh. DST source. Yeah, they have this turned around for some reason. And I messed up. We got the manifest. Now, the question is, do we get the actual file in test pool? Yay, we got the right stuff. And this warrant a quick pause. Be right back. In the meantime, you can enjoy the fantastic things that are just my code without me on the screen. I know it will be a giant relief for you not having to see this ugly mug and not listen to this voice as well. Time for some disappointment. The ugly mug is back on the screen, and a horrible voice is back talking. So yeah, we're back where we started. Now we're not actually back where we started. We're actually far better. We've done some work. So now we have a very basic pull mechanic for files wherever in the file system we want. But as before, we pull the tar archive. Now we need to actually untar that, and it would be very appreciative if we could do it in code. So go by example. Maybe go by example has a tar archive thing. No, it doesn't. Too bad. Golang untar tar.gz. So how to put decompress file tar.gz. So okay, compress archive /tar. And compress gzip. You're probably also gonna need an IO and an OS. So let's see. Okay. Tar reader. We need a tar reader. So uncompress error colon equals gzip new reader gzip stream, which I need to be a gzip stream, which is an IO reader stream. Unless I can make this thing uncompress automatically. That's also an option. I believe at least Scopio can in theory do it. So let's see. I'm gonna go to the source code itself, image, options. Destination, contact, sign identity, anything on compression, force compression format, compression variants, parallel downloads, okay, coffee, instances. Nope, nothing on compression. Option compression variant. Ooh. Destination context. There. Types system context. There, this. This is what I'm looking for. Therefore decompress. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Options, destination CTX colon equals system types dot systems tx types dot irking me a bit. So we're gonna do exactly the same thing here. This ctx colon equals types dot no system context. It's not this kind of types, it's just this. Not system context. This. And then inside this we do force therefore decompress. True. And here we just do colon dstx. There. Perfect. Believe this should not work. Even better. And all we're gonna do is replace this with test pool 1 and let's go main run. Imported not used. Yeah, of course. And this go. Yep, we got back something. Okay, then I guess you cannot use it. Then I guess you have to install it yourself. cd / test pool 1. Hey, you should have decompressed it. Oh. It doesn't decompress it for some reason. Why didn't it decompress? I really don't want to do it by hand. It should decompress. And time flies when you're having fun. It's already 1 hour and 40 minutes of stream. Wow, how quickly time flies. And we're past midnight over here. I think I'm gonna need to do it by hand, yeah. Unless I did the wrong one. Source CTX. Maybe that's the thing we need. Nope. Doesn't want to decompress it automatically. Therefore, decompress. Maybe decompress. Huh. Still can't figure it out. Okay, can you guys still see me? I just got that I lost network, but I don't see any drop frames, so please, someone please tell me that you can still see and hear me. Why is it being stupid? Okay, good. I guess my thing is lying to me. Huh. Maybe I set it to the wrong true. Could it be? Nope, it's true. Sometimes you need to reboot, yeah. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to do it by hand, which is just pain in the ass. But we can do it. Although it's almost 2 hour stream, I'm gonna do this and then be done, I think. There is also an option of me if I really do not want to deal with how Golang does it, because from what I see, it's not exactly the most straightforward thing in the world. I could just run a command. Because you have to do a bunch of readers and bullshit like that. Go by example process. This probably could just spawn a process. We could just spawn a process without any kind of pipes or anything. It would be quite easy, but it is really a cheat in programming to just spawn a process. But it's more I want to see a result right now, and I can then write the proper code next time, or in between streams while I'm not sleepy as all hell. But let's try this. So I'm gonna do a func extract, which requires a gstream gzip file, which is an IO of reader. And returns it can return an error, or in my case, will not return anything, because why would it? And then we uncompress the stream with an error, of course, right beside it. Gzip dot new reader zip file, check error. Then it does a tar reader of tar.new reader of uncompressed, and then the pain starts, because var header start tar header, and then for header error equals new tar reader, so it would be tar, not new, tar reader next error equals nil header error equals tar next. And then there is bunch of code still. Oh, a switch statement for a header, and yeah, let's not do it now. So I'm gonna just be nice to it. I'm gonna just comment line comment, and I'm gonna just spawn a process. So we're gonna need OS exec, which yeah. Oh, wait. What do we have here? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna deal with this. This is for a different side of things. What do you mean does it have a solution for auto build? Interesting. Interesting. Couldn't just you build an RPM yourself? It is actually pretty easy. And if that's the case, couldn't you build inside a container then install on your system? If this is actually doing a build, like a and you get out an RPM file. You can interesting. And I have no idea how Emacs works. I don't even wanna know. Interesting. Yeah, let's just spawn a process. I don't really even. Maybe we'll write on one next time, but let's just for now spawn a process. Tar minus xf. We're gonna need a location, which means we're gonna need that. So for now, we're just gonna do slash test pull 4, I believe, for the next 20. So 3 slash u. Next time we're gonna properly do this. We're gonna need to read the manifest, which thankfully I already have enough in a string. Another argument we need dash c, and the location for now it will be test pull 3 slash output. We're also gonna do create a directory. And we're just gonna go error equals os.mkdir slash test pull 3 slash output. It's 777. Check error. This one short order directories are there. And then this, let's go back to this. Oh, yeah, I don't even need this. All I need is this. And then just do extract. Oh, I need a file, GPF file. Oh, I don't even need this right now. Cool. Let's go. Go, run, main, go. Change 3. And we should have a I imported unused. Hey, that's not right. Or yeah. Tar CMD. Oh yeah, I need to actually like, run it. So let's go with 4. This time. Still nothing, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to change one of those, so yeah. Whether it works or not is... I don't know. Let's try again. Oh, and I again wrongly did it. Six, and of course 6. And there we go. This now works. Now all we need to do is unmarshal a manifest. So we can do that fairly easily. If I go and do jcom, so I have this. Here we go. Really, you're gonna do that? So then we do a type of manifest OCI manifest, and then because it's me, I can actually look at an example of it working. So I can go code / source main go and split it up like this. Our struct, and we go schema version : space 2. Schema version string, or it could be an int. No, I'm just gonna copy this here, name it schema version, and data type config and then it's layers. And we just 5 minutes ago we passed the 2 hour mark. So then we have type config struct. When I'm done, I should probably put this into a separate file, you know, and look if maybe that has a type already there. But they're doing this to see, to test. We're gonna do a media type here. Oh, this is actually the same type. What am I thinking here? Media metadata. Let's call it media metadata for now. I don't know how it's properly called. So then we have media type. We have digest and size. Digest and size. And here we go. Instead of int, here is of course string, and this has media metadata, with this one having it in an array. Array of layers. Yep. And now we're gonna just layer digest string, and this will be replaced by format string dot f string dot f print f. Okay, yeah, this is the one I want. Do this. S, and we do digest, layer digest. We're gonna change this to 7 and test it out. And I believe this should work. Oh yeah, here layer digest. I need to do a Marshall, of course, and this would be out error colon equals and Marshall. Oh, it's a battery, so manifest. And again, I forgot how to do JSON or marshalling. So JSON, how to do a marshalling. Yeah, okay, yeah. Error. Check error. What happens here is var out OCI manifest. And then we do an and sign out. That should be it, right? Huh. Do out layers 0 dot digest. There you go. Index out of range with length 0. Yeah. They all need to be the giant ones. Huh. Interesting, forgot that. Nice. Let's see. Seven. No. We just pull this out. Let's do x colon equals this. Font dot print line ex. cd slash test. Oh, yeah. I need to remove for 7 characters. Layer digest equals layer. So replace original will be SHA-256 colon with Now this is a layer. SHA-256 colon with nothing. Layer digest new equals strings. Colon equals. There we go. I just new. And yes, I'm completely out right now because I'm completely sleepy. And there it is. We're done it. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I'm finishing at this point. we gotten through checking out Scopia. We checked out how to pull images with our own Go code. We added the compression via what is essentially a cheat using a process. And now we also unmarshaled manifest into our own type. Now what we're gonna do next time is we will move all this into our main project and start wrapping it up into a nice package for consumption, or at least for mine consumption. That will be a next stream that we do in regards to this project. And after that, I think we may check out packaging. That will be fun. And this stream is 2 hours 13 minutes. Wow, actually pretty long. So thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching and haven't yet click the subscribe button, don't forget to click it down below. Also the like button, please click it, especially if you like the stream. And I'll see you next time, maybe Wednesday, maybe about when I started Saturday. We'll see. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching and chatting. Goodbye.